Welcome, welcome, welcome to our feeding center located in Korogocho slums in Nairobi, Kenya. We do feed kids in the slum every day. And I know I am not the only person who is passionate to feed kids. We got so many of you out there who have a heart to touch lives through love, feed kids who are hungry in the slum. Small babies like this one. This baby, we had to keep her aside in the kitchen and just serve her some meals before we can let others queue and serve them together, because she was super hungry. She couldn't wait for the queue. She couldn't hold on. It had been long since she ate her last meal. And so if God has laid in your heart a burden to want to feed a child, to want to make such babies have hope in life. Remember, food is everything. There's nothing much that you can do when you're hungry. And I assure you, these kids in the slum do go for days without food. They go for nights without food. They sleep hungry. They wake up hungry to nothing to eat, nothing to put in their mouth. Their parents are just hopelessly looking at them with nothing to offer, because they are also jobless. They don't have money to buy them this food. But when you and me come together, contribute or donate what we have, little by little, little by little, imagine we can be able to feed many more kids. We are so much in need of flour, vegetables, rice, cereals, dry cereals, because that is what we mostly cook for these kids. And it gives my heart so much joy to see a child get some small portion of something to put in their mouth, because when they go back to their houses, to their homes, they have nothing to eat. And remember, as our mentor, my mentor, Saint Mother Teresa said, if you cannot feed 100, just feed one. If you feel you don't have the capacity to feed so many, please be amongst us and feed just one. Donate whatever little or whatever much that God has given unto you. We just need a plate of food for these kids. Contact us through the number running down on your screen. Email us. Tell us that you would like to partner with us in our feeding program. Imagine some things you do as an obedience to God. If this feeding program was depending on money coming from my pocket, if this feeding program was depending on my personal resources, all these kids would not be eating. They would not be having anything to eat. But I only acted in obedience when God said my kids need to be fed. And I just went out. I made it public to everybody. I posted on all my social media handles that we need to feed hungry kids in the slum. And I thank God for all of you that heard the cry. I thank God for everybody that associated with the kind of hunger these kids are going through and has been holding my hand in support to feed these children. You are the people making this feeding program go on. I want to appreciate everybody that passes by our open food bank. We have a food bank that is open daily to the members of public. It is open to everyone who has something to come and drop there, big or small. The food bank is open to all the members of the community. We need food in that food bank. We need vegetables in that food bank. We need flour. We need corn flour. We need cereals. We need vegetables. We need rice. We need cooking oil. We need all these things that these kids need for a meal. So kindly pass by our feeding center. It is in Korogocho slums. Please drop something in our food bank. If you're not in a position to reach to the slum by yourself, you have got options. And option number 1, you can send a rider, or you can send somebody with transport to come and drop your food donation at our feeding center in Korogocho slums. You can call us on this number that is running down on your screen. Just call us. We shall give direction to the person that you send to come and drop the food. If maybe you are a farmer and you want to partner with us, send somebody. If you're not in a position to come by yourself, send somebody to come and drop it. We shall give very good communication for you to be able to get the direction to our feeding center in the slum. And option number 2, if you are far away and you would like to partner with us, you'd like to send your finances, you'd like to support us to buy more food for these kids, please feel free to reach out to us. Or do M-Pesa or money transfer on the number running down on your screen, and that is +255 713 314. You can partner with us as an individual, you can partner with us as a group, as a church, as a company, as an organization. If you run your own company or you are in a company, you can come and do your corporate social responsibility with us. We welcome you, open our doors to you. If you are in a church group, if you are in a youth group, if you are in any form of setting, welcome. Let us feed hungry kids together. Remember, you don't have to have so much to be able to give. The little that God has given you, start with that. Along the way, God will bless you, give you much more to be able to give to these children. But for now, start with the little that you have. Put together your friends that you are able to put together. Tell them that there are kids who are hungry in the slum. Let them be part of this. Because, the Bible says that I was hungry and you gave me food. But many will be told, I was hungry, but you did not give me food. Sometimes let us not wait for God to come down with wings like angels for us to feed him as God. It is God in these kids that we feed and make the heart of God happy. When we feed these kids, we touch the heart of God. We make God happy. We make God so happy. So if you have passion to just feed a hungry child in the slum, please talk to us on that number running down on your screen. Let us save these children from the kind of hunger they go through. Most of them face so many crimes in the slum because of hunger. Because hunger is source of so many crimes in the slum. They will go steal because they are hungry. Small girls will go and sleep with big men for food. Even parents and big people, children, teenagers will get into drugs, will get into alcohol because of hunger. Children will drop out of school because of hunger. They cannot perform when they are hungry. They cannot concentrate with their studies when they are hungry. We have so many kids in the slum that are into child labor. They opt not to go to school, but go out there, seek for places they can work, or maybe get small things they can sell, or maybe go on the street and beg to get some money so that by evening they are able to eat. This is a dire need in the community. Food, and more food is what kids in the slum need.